If you're new to Cisco IOS on switches or routers, I don't want you to panic. I really want you to embrace this new challenge you have at your fingertips. Because once you understand how the iOS works, you'll realize it's really, really simple. And I mean that. It's really, really simple. It's nothing to be scared about. I'm going to show you this graphical representation of the different modes that we have in iOS. And the different modes allow us to do different functions, implement different services, implement different procedures. So really we're dealing with a hierarchical structure. That's what we're dealing with. And you'll notice here we have 4 of the primary modes that we're going to deal with the majority of the time. User exec mode. Now why do I have user exec mode listed here? Notice it's the purple one up at the top. User exec commands. How do I know, first of all, if I'm in user exec mode? Well, I know I'm in user exec mode because of this right here. That's right, the greater than sign. The greater than sign identifies the fact that I am in user exec mode. So let's analyze user exec mode in a little more detail. I know I'm in user exec mode because of the greater than sign. Here's one way that I like to think about this. The switch is greater than me right now. That's right, the switch is greater than me. So if the switch is greater than me, what can I do in user exec mode? Well, let's look at this right here. Limited examination. Limited examination. Limited number of basic monitoring commands. Ooh. So essentially, I'm a guest to my own device. I'm in view-only mode, as you might want to classify it. You cannot reload the device at all. All right. Very limited capabilities. This mode is useful for some basic operations. You know what? It's useful for some basic operations. They don't even list them. That's right. Cisco doesn't even list them. So how useful is it for any operations? It's not really all that useful. But it's the starting point. It's the starting point. Right? You load the device, you're here. You can almost think of it this way. You load your PC up. And what do you see? No, I got a better example. Let's back away here. You are using your smartphone. And your smartphone loads. Now, if you've password protected your smartphone, it's going to require a password to get higher privilege levels. But are there some basic functions or features that you can use without typing in a password? Well, in my case, with my Android operating system, there's an emergency option. So I can make emergency phone calls without having to log in. That's nice. There's also the camera option, which allows me to take photographs without having to log in. But it will not allow me to view any photographs that were already taken. So again, making sure that there's a level of protection, but if all of a sudden somebody needs to take a picture right away with my phone, they can grab it, picture, without having to log in. So again, view-only mode, guest level access. The device is greater than you are. So if you want to perform more important functions, type in commands that actually mean something to you and your network, you're going to have to elevate your privileges.